In life, we all want to be the best that we can be. I mean, who likes to settle for anything less than perfect, right?
But how exactly do we achieve personal perfection? Through an active lifestyle, a healthy disposition, and a positive outlook in life. And that's where we come in. I am Maggie Wilson.
And I'm Tereli Caros.
And this is Fit and Fab, your ultimate guide to being a better you.
Reach for the sky. Dance to the beat, yeah. Pamper yourself, go all out, yeah. Be fit, be fit, be fab. This is your time to be all that. Be fit, ooh, be fab. This is your time to be all that.
We've got a lot in store for you tonight to get you on that road to self-improvement.
From women's self-defense to getting picture-perfect curls to skinny shopping secrets to hazardous handbags. You know, Tere, I strongly believe that every woman should know self-defense. I mean, my dad being a boxer and me growing up in Saudi Arabia, it's really important for me to know how to protect myself.
Well, I totally agree. Iba na talaga ang panahon ngayon. I used to think that it's enough you avoid, dark places or pepper spray. Pero hindi na talaga ubre.
Of course not. I mean, you can never be too safe
I
nowadays.
totally agree. So I learned a few basic self-defense techniques to help defend myself from the bad guys. Watch this. Rape, robbery, carjacking, and abduction, these are just some of the instances that women should be aware of and prepared for in order to lessen their chances of becoming the next victim. And the best weapon? Instinct and self-defense. Beginner self-defense can simply be a lesson in prevention. Admittedly, self-defense via everyday prevention takes a little effort and a lot of common sense. However, women who know how to defend themselves have a much higher possibility of successfully overcoming an assailant. When we talk about self-defense, the first thing that usually comes to mind is training in physical violence or weaponry. But self-defense doesn't have to equate to having extreme action star-like moves. Having some basic knowledge of martial arts is a good enough starting point for self-defense. One of which is definitely Taekwondo. Made popular in this country by our Olympic jins, Taekwondo originates from the Korean words Tai, which means to destroy with the legs and feet, Kwon, which means to destroy with the hands or fist, and Do, which simply means the art or the way.
Any form of self-defense, any form of martial arts, I think would help them in case they get into a situation wherein they have to defend themselves or if they have to fight back towards an assailant.
Kasi first off, aside from it being fun, it's really useful. Like for me kasi, I'm a recording artist and often kasi we go out in really dangerous places late at night and the practical self-defense a while ago gave us like a basic thing on what we're gonna do if someone attacks us.
But self-defense isn't just learning how to protect yourself. It's also another way to become fit and a holistic approach to improving your well-being. That's why I'm going to get me some self-defense lessons. You bad guys out there, better beware. There are two main techniques that are used in Taekwondo self-defense: straight, hard movements and circular, soft movements. The hard technique uses your strength to block an attack with either your arms or legs. The soft technique is more about using the attacker's strength and speed and doesn't require much power from you.
We practice more on the kicking technique.
Taekwondo is known for its emphasis on kicking techniques, which comprises 70% of the art. This distinguishes itself from other martial arts such as karate or kung fu. Learning how to kick is not as easy as it looks, especially when you have balancing issues. Okay, let's try again. Yung sa legs, konti sa calves, pero yun nga, not so much pain. Probably I'll feel pain because of the stretching that we did earlier. Where do these kicks come in handy? Let's say a bad guy tries to snatch your bag. The dreaded front kick to the groin can be best used to injure your attacker, or at the very least, give him an incredible amount of pain. Because the groin is the most sensitive part of every man's body, this is best used when your attacker's legs are spread. Just flick your striking leg as quick and as hard as possible, and your assailant will be seeing stars. But for the kicks, I actually enjoyed it. Actually like using my feet, so I prefer kicking than punching.
Monsour then taught us the other aspect of the hard technique, hand movements. There are two basic types of hand motions. The first of which is striking, which is the offensive technique. And then blocking, which is the defensive technique. Blocking and striking hand techniques are pretty useful and can be easily applied in real-life danger situations like hold-ups. First, keep in mind to be calm and don't panic. Then, feel with your elbow the hand of the assailant and quickly move back, creating a space away from him. Then, quickly block and grab his wrists, then twist and squeeze it. In this way, you will release his grip from the weapon. Then move away from the scene as soon as possible. Of course, Taekwondo class wouldn't be complete without sparring. And I was pretty eager to show off the two types of self-defense moves I learned. Since sparring is all about full contact, as a beginner, I had to be on the defensive most of the time. But that didn't deter me from channeling my inner Terminator.
1, 2.
But it's really muscle control, I would say that. And if you do this for a prolonged period, I think you really build muscles. And muscle memory siya, yung angle ng kick mo, how hard it should be, how you're going to channel the force para mas may impact siya. Basically, what I learned is really presence of mind. Wala lahat ng pinractice mo, inaral mo kung wala kang presence of mind.
Monsour even taught us some practical self-defense techniques, like using ordinary objects as weapons of mass destruction. Hold your key inside your palm with a pointed part at the back of your hand for easier stabbing. When an assailant attacks you, block and grab his hand as quick as possible, then stab the private part of his body, like the back of the neck, the eyes, the nose, and push him to the ground. Umbrellas shouldn't be limited to rainy days. When confronted with a difficult situation, strike him with the tip of your umbrella on his temples, collarbone, middle body, and lower body like the knees. While self-defense knowledge is a must, in reality these techniques won't defeat your attacker completely. Kicking and punching will only stun your attacker for a short amount of time. Good enough for you to make a quick getaway.
Stay away from trouble if you can. I mean, if you see it's a medyo may threat, iwas ka na dun. Ngayon, wala kang choice, kailangan mo pumasok dun. Identify mo agad ang surrounding mo, saan ang pinakamadaling exit, saan ang pinakamabilis na makaalis ka. Yung kumbaga, kailangan aware ka.
Self-defense is not as easy as it looks. It requires a lot of concentration, good motor skills, and instinct. But the paradox of self-defense is, the more prepared you are to defend yourself, the less likely you will ever have to. And the least of all, you will get a lot of health benefits at the same time.
Big, bouncing, beautiful curls are in. Bring out your fab side with a 101 on curly hair care up next. And later, junk your nasty supermarket shopping habits and learn how to shop smart and skinny. How? Find out later on Fit and Fab.
Wonder how you can be a better you? What's a fun way to lose weight? Is there a better way to ask for a promotion? How can I enjoy a dateless Friday night?
Ladies, listen up.
Because we got fresh tips to help bring out the best in you
Get tips on health and wellness.
while working on your inner goddess.
Heads up!
Because you're about to become Fit and Fab.
Fit and Fab, hosted by Teresa Licaros and Maggie Wilson, Tuesday, 7:25 p.m. on Q.
Gone are the days of putting your hair on an ironing board because no doubt about it, curly hair is in. And there are a number of salons out there that offer treatments that can give you those sexy waves without permanent hair damage.
So whether you want or already have a wave or perm, here's how you can achieve luxurious curl perfection. Watch this.
Long, short, black, colored, straight, or permed. There are just endless ways to style our mains.
While many go for the long, straight, and black hair, there are some Pinays like me who have natural waves and curls. And I say, if you got them, flaunt them.
Curls give you character. Curls give you boom. Curls give you style, which straight hair people doesn't normally have.
Yes, curls are definitely fab. And girls who don't have it can always go to the salon and have their perm. Like Jo, who has always had her hair straight.
Lahat kaming magkakapatid, ganito yung hair. Kasi namana namin to sa dad ko, yung bagsak na buhok. Gusto ko lang kasi siya magkaroon ng body. So gusto ko naman itry na magpa-curl.
To fulfill her wish of having nice waves, Jo is getting the latest technology in perming. What style is called the digital or digi-perm.
Digi-perm is a way of perming using the rods that is connected to a machine. So, which means that the rods, nag-heat up siya para ma-activate yung curls in the hair.
Unlike traditional perming, which uses only curling rods and lots of funky smelling chemicals to keep the curls in place, digi-perming uses these wires which heat up the curling rods. The heat is controlled so the rods won't get too hot and won't end up damaging your hair.
As compared to the traditional perming of the hair, digital perm is more natural siya, there's a lot of movements in the hair, and it looks like para siyang kinurling iron.
Getting a digi-perm takes about 4 to 5 hours. A quick, convenient, and totally hair-safe way to have fab curls that could last up to more than 1 year.
Yes, curls are definitely in and sexy, but maintaining our volumes might prove to be an also voluminous task.
Dry, frizzy, unmanageable? These are just some of our stresses of our curly tresses.
Mostly, ang mga complaint nila is, number one is dry. Dry because of that chemical of perming. And then, siguro hindi rin masyado nilang namamanage yung hair nila. Especially pagka hindi ka naman talaga salon goer.
It's a bit hard because I have to put on mousse to define the curl, and I have to wet it from time to time because it dries up.
In a perfect frizz-free world, our curls are shiny, weightless, rounded and defined all day, every day, no matter what the humidity level. However, that's far from reality. Curls are pretty, but they're also pretty hard to maintain. Fortunately, there are a number of at-home and salon treatments that can end your bad hair days.
Thing is, with naturally curly hair, you have to really exert a little more effort than straight hair. First, I do a lot of home treatment, plus I go to the salon once a week.
Anything kasi that you put in your hair, it's still chemical, so it means it makes the hair dry. So you have to invest in a good shampoo and a conditioner, and of course, you have to visit the salon for treatments.
We took Char to her first ever permed hair treatment, a dose of Power Dose.
Any hair that is colored or perm or treated, you should restore the moisture in the hair. So this Power Dose is really an intensive treatment. You just have to put that on the hair, leave it for 10 minutes, and then rinse it.
Chur got her waves last March, but shockingly has never done anything to maintain it. The result? Frizz, and lots of it. This is why stylists encourage all chemically permed hair to be maintained regularly with twice-a-month treatments to avoid the frizz and to keep your mane in check and tip-top shape. Power dosing takes only about 30 minutes or so. And after rinsing, a special treatment is massaged into your scalp. After 15 minutes, it's time to rinse and your locks and curls will instantly feel lighter and softer.
This is the first time that I had my hair treated after I had it curled before, and I feel lighter. I think it's more it's shinier, and I think I'll have treatment again probably next month.
Another treatment especially for our waves is the Kerastasis Oleo Curl line.
It gives a highly definition curl, which is give it also a lessen volume and give it more disciplines intensely for nourished hair.
Okay, ladies, right now I am at Emphasis Salon to try out Kerastasis Oleo Curl Treatment. Since, you know, curls and wavy hair are the in thing right now, as you can see, I have naturally wavy hair, and today I'm gonna embrace my waves. We're trying out the treatment, and hopefully it turns out really, really nice.
Humidity is the #1 enemy of permed or curly hair like Maggie's. It's the #1 factor in curl deformation. And with our country's heat, her hair can really go impossibly unmanageable. Oleo Curl has light, softening oils for that perfect curl definition and anti-deformation protection. The stylists here in Emphasis put in concentrated oils like Sharia and palm, specially selected for their nourishing and softening properties. Plus, Oleo Curl's advanced protective lipids promises to protect Maggie's curls from the damaging effects of heat.
15 minutes is up. Time for my, they're gonna massage my scalp and my hair, and then we're gonna rinse it.
What wonders a simple 30 minutes of sitting down can do. After Mag's hair treatment, her waves were definitely softer, shinier, and more supple. Kerastasis Oleo Curl has a line of products which you can use at the comfort of your own home. Shampoo, conditioner, and cream to make sure that even in your out-of-salon days, your curls stay fabulous.
Big or small, natural or permed, waves are definitely here to stay. And with proper care and maintenance, we can definitely wear them proud.
Time to do the grocery. Here's how you can be a smarter, skinnier shopper. Coming up next. And later, big bags are ultra chic, but did you know that they can be ultra bad for your body? How to avoid the big bad syndrome later on Fit and Fab.
Mags, I love going grocery shopping, pero I really make a conscious effort na hindi ako mag-shop pag gutom ako.
Talaga? Bakit naman?
Kasi I end up buying everything. Everything looks appetizing. Talagang overspending, overeating eventually.
Ako naman, when I go grocery shopping, I make a list before I go to the grocery so that kung ano yung nasa list na yun lang ang bibilhin ko.
Actually, that's a very good idea. But did you know that there's a proper way to grocery shop without stopping by the junk food aisle?
But what exactly are these skinny shopping secrets? Tonight's diet dilemma solved.
Are you a smart supermarket shopper? Or do the products on the shelves overwhelm you, making you buy more than what you need? Or better yet, making you choose items that aren't really good for you?
I'm the type who has a plan. Kasi yung budget sayang yung time, sayang yung money kung pupunta ka sa isang, mag-shop ka for food, tapos hindi planado. Sayang.
Pag nag-grocery ako, wala akong list na sinisunod Basta kung ano lang ang nakikita ko or yung wala sa bahay. Tsaka usually din nasusobra doon sa gusto ko lang bilhin.
Usually nasa list yung binibili. Minsan sumusobra yung pinapamili. Kasi pag may kids, yung gusto nila, yun yung kadalasan yung lumalabas. Pero usually, sinusunod ko yung nasa list para makatipid.
It's easy to go wild while shopping in the supermarket, picking up things that are simply eye-catching but are not necessarily good for our health or our budget. Well, ladies, it's time to get smart about shopping.
If you've ever struggled with your weight or have attempted to start a healthier lifestyle, you know that the problem lies in watching or not watching what you eat.
And of course, that also brings you to watching what you pull down from the supermarket shelves. Women love to shop, but when it comes to grocery shopping, we can get a little crazy. How to stay in control in the supermarket? More than anything, it's always good to have a plan.
I think the pinaka-important tip is to have a plan. So, I think yung mga sanay na mag-grocery, they always have a list, di ba? Ako kasi, ang ginagawa ko pa nga, when I do my list, parang gina-group together ko yung mga, let's say, nasa canned aisle, sa mga juices aisle, sa mga ganyan. Para at least, when you go to the grocery, hindi ka na pabalik-balik. So, pagpunta mo sa aisle na yun, lahat ng kailangan mo, makuha mo na. So, it saves time, less effort, and everything.
Cart or basket? Well, if your list can fit into a basket, then just use a basket. This will help you stick to your list since you won't have space for your impulse buys.
You've got your list and your shopping cart or basket. Now, it's time to navigate the aisle. Remember, resist the urge to browse all aisles. Just go straight to where you'll find the items on your list. With all the products in the supermarket, it's easy to get tempted to buy food that's not on your list. That's why it's important to remove one factor that might make you even more vulnerable to these temptations. Another big shopping no-no? Hitting the grocery while hungry. Simply put, this makes you takaw gutom when browsing the aisles.
Maraming nagsasabi na never shop na on an empty stomach. I think it's really true. Kasi let's say gutom ka, pumunta ka ng grocery, lahat ng makita mo parang ang sarap-sarap, lahat gusto mong bilhin, ganun. Parang let's say when we go to a restaurant na sobra kang gutom, lahat gusto mong orderin, di ba? So if you go to the grocery, i-time yun ng siguro like after lunch o kaya after merienda, at least makaka-decide kayo ng mabuti.
Another important skill in shopping healthy is learning to distinguish what's good and what's not.
Nutrition facts or food label, okay, it helps us to determine yung mga consumers kung how healthy food is, okay? So usually makikita nyo dito yung serving per size, calories, yung mga ililimit din natin ng mga nutrients, at saka yung mga nutrients din na kailangan natin i-increase.
Is the nutrition facts label Greek to you? Don't worry, we're going to break it down and help you understand it.
The first piece of information you'll see on a label is the serving size. This means all the values that you'll see in the label are based on that serving size.
So for example, ang isang pack ng cookies na to has 7 servings. And 1 serving is equivalent to 5 cookies. Dito sa part na to ng label mo makikita ang info na yan.
On the second part, makikita mo dito yung calories. So, calories usually is expressed as energy after mo nakain yung isang product. Usually, sineseparate nila yung calories from fat. Para at least malaman mo na, ito parang food na to is mataas din. Yung calories niya is most probably comes from the fat.
Then comes the information about how much fat the product has. Total fat summarizes the fat content, and under it, the information is broken down further.
Meron tayong tinatawag din na, let's say, yung cholesterol should be limited of less than 300 milligrams of cholesterol in a day, okay? And then the sodium should be less than 2,000 milligrams a day.
You'll also see info about the other nutrients in the product, such as sodium, fiber, protein, carbohydrates, and sugar. With them, you can already decide if the product is healthy or if you should look for a better, healthier alternative.
Ang gusto natin i-minimize usually sa diet natin is yung total fat, saturated fat, trans fat, and yung sodium and sugar.
So be more label literate and steer clear from products with high fat content. Instead, pack your cart with goodies that are high in fiber and vitamins. Products that should really be staples in your shopping list.
Usually, ang mga dapat kino-consider natin in everyday is dapat mataas ang consume natin sa fiber, mataas din dapat ang consume natin sa mga vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin A, and iron.
It's always good to shop with common food sense. So obviously, fill your basket with fresh, low-fat, low-sugar goodies.
Usually, pag nasa groceries ka, aim always for the freshness or go for fruits, vegetables, okay? For the lean cuts of meat like pork, beef, chicken. And then, kung maaari lang din sana is kung magko-consume ka rin lang ng mga certain amount or kunwari sabihin natin na if you go for milk, go for low-fat or non-fat. If you go for yogurt, go for plain yogurt instead of yung may fruit na yogurt since mataas din to sa sugar.
Really choosing what you buy only takes a little effort. But there are some stores that have done half the job for you. Stores like Healthy Options.
The store is a one-stop shop, so we carry specialty products that has organic or natural ingredients. Healthy lifestyle talaga yung pinopromote namin. So we make sure na no trans fat siya, kasi lalo na yung mga saturated fats since it is a bad fat.
Though smaller in size than your regular supermarket, items here have been pre-selected for their various health benefits. Everything here is organic, low fat, low sodium, low sugar, and high fiber, which is why Healthy Options really lives up to its name. So if you've gotten hardcore about health, or if you have specific health concerns like an intolerance to lactose or gluten, head on over to your healthy food store.
People who want to get fit, it's really important to know what food you buy, what food you eat. Because if you just keep on buying, let's say from a restaurant or takeout, diba, mga fast food, hindi talaga siya healthy for you. With the same amount, you can buy better stuff from the grocery na mas siguro makakatipid ka, and yun nga, mas magiging mabuti for your health and body.
So ladies, look at your shopping cart and ask yourself, are there more unhealthy food items than healthy ones? Do the stuff I don't really need outnumber the stuff I really need? Then maybe it's time to make a new shopping list and have a new smart supermarket shopping attitude.
So no matter where you shop, just remember our tips and you'll surely stay in control of your shopping. So shop smart, shop healthy, and feel great.
Up next on Fit and Fab, big bags are ultra chic, but did you know that they can be ultra bad for your body? Avoid having big bag syndrome with our Fit and Fab guide.
Wonder how you can be a better you? What's a fun way to lose weight? Is there a better way to ask for a promotion? How can I enjoy a dateless Friday night?
Ladies, listen up.
Because we got fresh tips to help bring out the best in you.
Get tips on health and wellness
while working on your inner goddess.
Heads up,
because you're about to become Fit and Fab.
Fit and Fab, hosted by Teresa Licaros and Maggie Wilson, Tuesday, 7:25 p.m. on Q.
Mags, would you agree that since we're big people, we need to use big bags?
Well, you know, I used to be a big bag user, but then I've changed it to small bags.
Oh, I've noticed. Why so?
Kasi before, when I used to have a big bag, I tend to put everything in a bag, and then, you know, I walk around for a little bit, tapos biglang sumakit na yung shoulders ko.
Actually, I can relate to that. But you know, health experts say that bags can really affect our bodies, in particular our back and our shoulders.
That's right. So Tara, ask yourself, is fashion really to die for? Find out how your handbags can be hazardous to your health. No doubt about it, women just can't get by without bags.
With bags, it's such an easy way to dress up. Like sometimes even if your outfit is fairly simple, you know, fairly basic, you know, it's easy to just get, you know, a really eye-catching bag to really spruce up your outfit. So sometimes it's like a no-brainer that, you know, okay, I don't have to worry about my clothes, but you know, every day I can just change my bag and then my whole look changes as well.
In limitless sizes and shades, bags fashionably serve their function of carrying our load.
But get a load of this. Did you know that bags can be bad for your bod?
Big bags are not really the problem, but your tendency to fill them up with a lot of stuff.
As we go around our daily routines, we usually lug around big bags that's heavy with all our stuff. And we may not be aware of just how heavy our bags can get.
Sometimes you really don't even get to edit. Sometimes you have such a huge bag and then you just dump like our entire world into our bags. And you know, when we leave in the morning, you know, just like for personal security, we want to have everything that we might need throughout the day, especially for a lot of women who are multitaskers and have to juggle so many jobs. And when oversized bags came as a trend, it actually was very welcomed by women.
I really love big bags. You don't have to forget anything kapag dala mo siya kasi nandun na siya lahat ng gamit mo, especially yung mga pag marami kang pupuntahan, ayun, trendy siya, tsaka very in siya ngayon.
It seems easier to stash all your stuff in one big carry-all, but it can pose difficulties in the long term.
When you use the bag, you're going to put a load on one side and your body's going to tilt. The body's not going to allow it. It's going to try to put it back to its normal position. To do that, you're going to have contraction of your muscles.
Chalk one up for another style versus comfort dilemma. Not only do these bags fit all the things we never leave home without, oversized bags are also, well, huge in the fashion scene. But with the discomfort some bags have been found to cause, does it mean we'll all have to shelf them for good?
Bagaholics need not fret. Here's what you can do to avoid suffering from big bag syndrome.
It should be less than 10% of your body weight. So that is backpack. Now, if you're talking of one-sided strap bag, then I believe it should be even lower than 10% body weight. Probably 5% will already be a limit.
So the next time you hit the malls, go for sensible bag shopping.
We've condensed the tips into 4 letter L's. Okay, the first L is to look. What is the bag made of? Usually, leather bags are a little bit more heavier than fabric or nylon or plastic. Does it have a lot of buckles or studs? Those things can add weight as well. The second L is lift. Pick the bag up when you're buying a bag. Does it feel heavy already? Kahit wala pa siyang laman. Sometimes bags like those, will give you more trouble later on. A third is the lining. You have to look inside. Linings made of nylon are lighter. Some manufacturers use heavy fabrics for their linings. Zippers and additional hardware inside can also contribute to the weight. The fourth L is load. What do you put in your bag?
Opt for smaller bags so that you only bring what you need. It would also help to switch shoulders when carrying a heavy bag.
A lot of women are so used to just maybe you're right-handed, so you'll always have it on your right shoulder. But to try to make it a habit to carry it from left to right, to alternate.
And don't limit yourself with purses. A great alternative, the clutch.
It is the style meets comfort because it's large. It can fit a lot of things as opposed to your regular clutch bag that would only fit your lipstick and your credit card. But now an oversized clutch bag can actually fit your wallet, your makeup, your hairbrush.
Fashion should never be burdensome. Just remember these tips and you've got comfortable style in the bag.
Wonder how you can be a better you? What's a fun way to lose weight? Is there a better way to ask for a promotion? How can I enjoy a dateless Friday night?
Ladies, listen up.
Because we got fresh tips to help bring out the best in you.
Get tips on health and wellness
while working on your inner goddess.
Heads up,
because you're about to become Fit and Fab.
Fit and Fab, hosted by Teresa Licaros and Maggie Wilson, Tuesday, 7:25 p.m. on Q.
Working out is essential to keep your body fit and healthy.
I work out at least 3 times a week so that my body stays fit and so that when there's a game, I'm ready.
But when is the best time to eat? Before or after a workout?
Usually before I start to work out, that's for breakfast. I have buko juice, if not pineapple juice. Then I have fruits. I eat fruits first and then I go with the usual cereal or oatmeal.
I would say kanya-kanya yun eh. Whatever works. But of course, it is better to eat because your body needs the energy to work out properly. Otherwise, in the middle of the workout, mahihilo ka, then sayang lang, diba?
Working out doesn't mean you have to starve yourself to get that perfect body. You also have to know the basics of how your body works.
You need to eat before and after working out. Crucial kasi yung mga stages before and after workout. Before working out kasi, 1 hour yung allotment natin usually. Kung light meal siya, 1 hour is enough na. Pwede na yun. Pero kung heavy meal naman siya, at least mga 2 to 3 hours before working out.
So before working out, be sure to get lots of carbs in your body. This is achieved by taking in fruits, wheat bread and drinking lots of juice to make sure that your body has enough fuel to cope up with activities for the day.
And there are some people naman, ayaw naman nilang kumain before ng workout kasi nga they feel heavy naman daw. Kaya lang, they overdo it naman kasi hindi talaga sila kumakain to the point na nahihilo sila sa gitna ng workout nila.
So, eating before working out is one basic rule that you shouldn't break, ladies.
What about after working out?
After workout, crucial kasi doon sa mga studies na nabasa ko, ang ano nila is 45 minutes kasi yun yung time na yung muscles talaga nagwo-work. So you have to replenish those muscles that has been used.
But don't overdo it. Just because you worked your body hard doesn't give you the license to binge. Instead, eat foods that replenishes your body. Grab a light snack or meal with lots of carbohydrates and protein. So whether you do it before or after working out, just remember to eat and eat smart to make your workouts beneficial.
We at Fit and Fab really love hearing from you guys, so please do write to us at fitandfab@gmailnetwork.com. And we promise to answer all your burning questions about beauty, your body, health, and fitness. We really love to hear from you guys.
After all, making you more fit and fabulous is our absolute mission. Once again, I am Maggie Wilson.
And I'm Tereli Caros.
Catch us again next week only here on Fit and Fab.